Hey everyone, Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the first episode of the second season of Kage no Jitsuryokusha ni Naritakute The Eminence in Shadow. Ooh. Yeah, this is the second season. I have indeed watched and reacted to the first season. I was a little bit late to it because it was pretty much a Patreon poll sort of reaction series, not a seasonal as it airs sort of thing. So I did not have to wait quite as long as a lot of you probably had to for a second season, but I still waited a little bit, and it's great to have the show finally back because the first season was a lot of fun. Our Eminence in Shadow, our Sid, our Lord of Darkness. He's quite the character. I think we can all agree on that. And yeah, I for one am eager to see exactly how his journey, how his adventure continues, what more unfolds. Like I think we ended up last season with a certain blonde girl kind of like joining in. That was great to see. But yeah, so pretty eager to get into it. So just want to kind of jump in. I assume you've watched the reaction of the first season, but just in case you haven't, my reaction format I basically do not show the anime footage and stuff here because of YouTube copyright issues. What I do show you though is subtitles from the show and a timer, so you can get your own copy up and get it all synced up and we watch it together. So if you're okay with all that, let's jump in. In 3, 2, 1, play. The Eminence in Shadow. Kage no Jitsuryokusha ni Naritakute. I always feel like I say Jitsuryokusha wrong. It's a hard word for an American to say. I think we can all agree on that too. But yes, Delta, I definitely have missed you. The show knows how to start. I will always give it that. No one's gonna howl back, really? Are you gonna make me do it? I'm just kidding. I can't howl. Okay. Glad we're having a bit of a catch-up meeting here. Keikaku Dori. She said the thing. That doesn't sound good. Is she playing with the puzzle thingy? Fun. Was it me? Did I fart? Did I forget deodorant? And she was prepared. He knows how to stir a crowd. Ooh. It's red. Very much an omen. Akatsuki, I think that was a group in Naruto. And they do. I heard that. Don't worry, he's got this. He's Shadow after all. See, things are progressing nicely on this front. I thought it was great. I thought it looked lovely. And I was wondering what that was. Yeah, I'm sure it won't be anything significant. It's just all going along with your role playing as always. The lawless city. That does sound exciting. Maybe they're right. Good morning. Oh, hello. He told them. Blood Queen. God damn, that sword is too sparkly. Is the Blood Queen cute? This is important. If we're talking vampires, is Blood Queen like a lolly? Oh. My condolences, sir. Yeah, do you not see our weaponry and our sparkles? Yeah, that's how you know we're serious. But then I took an arrow to the knee. Here we go. You know, he doesn't really sound too bummed out about it. Probably because he finally has something to do, so he's happy. He's in a good mood. Ah! And then, oh, okay. So we did get to see a little bit. Not much. But I'm going to assume that was the adventurer blood. Is Claire dragging him? Yeah, that's a pleasant sight. Yeah, it is Claire. I recognize those beautiful eyes and hair. And legs. Sounds exciting. Okay. So a bit of a recap, it looks like, for people who have not seen the first season. Yeah, basically stuff happened, and here I am. Go watch season 1. Oh yeah, the hot spring scene, that was a good one. Yeah, I'm sure that cleared up everything for people. Sasuga Claire. Kanpai. We know what's important to you. Okay, that works out. We're on a train. Thank you, One-chan. Okay. In exchange, can I never mind. Just a scary smile. I want to rule in the shadows. we really do need more Claire on this show. Oh, so that's gotta hurt being dragged that far. When you say pet, do you mean like a literal animal, or are we talking slaves? Because I'm interested either way. Senji. I love the way he said it. Okay, he kind of looks familiar. Not the kind of slave I was looking for, I'll be honest. I was thinking more like oppai, cute, you know, mental trauma that we could help heal. And she'll forever be attached to us. Keep showing me what you got. I'll let you know when I see something I'm interested in. Yeah, he does look kind of familiar too. It's a little bit hard to tell in the dark and all that, but I know we haven't seen all of his wares yet. Like, where are you going, Claire? I'm sure there was at least one in there that I would have liked. And I will never know. I feel so just teased. It's a great Wanda poster, I must say. You just got pickpocketed. You know, for a second. But, yeah, get wrecked. He just took it too. Just, what a lawless place. I just like how he keeps paying it forward or paying it backwards, I guess. I guess it's one way to make a living. Take back what's taken from you with interest. I would just chain my wallet to my pants at this point. Sounds like there's a crime being committed back there. We should probably investigate. They may have wallets. Oof. That didn't even look human. Yeah, a ghoul. I guess that's okay, question mark? I mean, I wasn't expecting that, so now I have to reevaluate. Because I mean, I kill ghouls in video games all the time. I never think much of it. Oh, that is beautiful. I think I just saw a cat girl ear right there. Yeah, I think you're about to experience some karma too. Yeah, I think it pissed him off. And I can't feel bad for you. He's just defending himself. Yeah, there we go. What a fun place this is. Yeah, basically like a zombie attack. This is really what it is. It's up to you. Protagonist choice. Hey, Iris. Cool. I think Iris is gonna ruin it for you, though. Yeah, Iris ruins everything. That's an alternate name for this show. Down they go. Thank you for saving me. Oh, is it not Iris? I just red hair, I just assumed. It's been a minute since I've seen her. Oh, that's cool. What's the name of that one show? Dead Man Wonderland? Is that a show where they use blood as, like, weaponry? Also, what's the name of it? Jewelry Heart Academia had a character that could use blood as a weapon. It's a visual novel. Opening? No. I swear to God, he never listens to an H-on. When he gets back, I'm just gonna spank that pet. Oh, damn. Man, I guess his evening just got ruined. I can explain. Yeah, she just killed that thing just like it was nothing. I mean, it's still usable, but... What a baby. Yeah, I saw a little of that, too. Oh, damn, that looks really good, actually. who are you? Some things you really shouldn't say so loud outside. I feel like you're gonna be disappointed, yeah. Okay. Well, people just all around are not having a fun time today. I mean, could be worse, but oh, damn. Ghouls are about to make the day worse, so... Well, sorry to interrupt, but trust me, you're not the only one having a bad time right now. I think we have an unruly customer here. Which is a shame, because I wanted my turn, but no time for that. Sid, Shadow, yep, let's go. Finally, it's time to shine. So I've heard. And what a way to start off the new season with this whole Red Moon zombie apocalypse event. She will never forget this night, I can tell you that. But damn, is she gorgeous? I mean, seriously. I know a lot of the women in the show are, so it's nothing new, but just damn. Well, just taking care of business. Be a little bit hard to recap that, wouldn't it? I mean, your description didn't make him sound all that bad. He is not. He is just a dark man. A shadow man. Her stash of money. Yeah, you definitely want to have that. Who are you? She has that. I don't know what it's called, but she has that one way of talking. Yukime. Like the one girl from Zombieland Saga spoke the same way. I don't know. I don't know what you'd call it. Uh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Well, I guess that makes a bit more sense. That was a weird little scene there. My brother doesn't smile. It really is nice to have this show back. Again, I can't wait to see this Blood Queen. Elizabeth. This whole little arc here just everything about it just so screams Chuny. It's great. Right. I think I hear a ghoul or 3. But that's nothing she can't handle. Claire's got this. Yeah, that's good news for you. What is your name? I want to just keep calling her Iris, I'm not gonna lie. Already her girls are the same person. This... I want to just drop the useless weight. You know, do you really want those to be your last words? Oh, I mean, are you sure you want to run away? You might want to reconsider. Because you might be able to lose your virginity before you die if you're quick enough. That's a word. Well, at least he's honest. He'll pay me enough for this, so that's relatable. We can't hold the line. Oh, there's a lot of them. This is straight up, yeah, a zombie apocalypse sort of thing. Sid? Shadow? I should call him Shadow when he's like this. You know, like how the Precures change what they call each other when they're in Precure form. Well, right now he's helping you, so shut up. They said it again. And we're almost out of time. That sucks. That's what he says. Grunlings. Ah, there she is. Yuki Man, I think her name was. Show some respect. What a war of insults we have here. Shadow? Silhouette of a shadow. There's the gang. Title drop. He's so good at the entrance. My name is Shadow. I mean, this is a man that knows he's a protagonist and will make sure to really fit the role. So I take this as a new opening. Two. I love just to put the two in there. The show just has so many characters in it, doesn't it? Boy knows how to use a green screen. Grayscale Dominator. Yeah, Truck-kun, damn. Really got bitch slapped by Truck-kun there. Whose hand is that? His future self's hand. Oh. It's like he ignited the blood with like, set it on fire but with like magic, dark magic. Okay. Well, that was the first episode of the second season of Kage no Jitsuryokusha Shadow in the Eminence. So, very good way to start off our new episode. So, obviously there was a very small amount of recap. It was basically like a joke recap, more or less. Like, it's like just, you know, I don't know what the best word for it is, but basically like gave you a bunch of bullet points of things that happened last time that isn't really going to mean anything to you without context. But, you know, technically if your teacher said, hey, did you recap the episode for the audience? Like, yeah, teacher, I did that. I showed them what happened. They're all cut up now. We're good. You know, like basically I did the assignments to get the grade, but I know I didn't really get the job done. That's kind of how I would describe it. Obviously, I can't know that for sure because I did see the season one. But you know, somebody who didn't see season one wants to watch that recap out of context and see how much they got out of it. You know, feel free. But it was definitely very minimalistic. I think we'd all agree on that. But yeah, one of the first things we did with the episode was the talk of the Red Moon. As usual, you know, a very core element of the show is Sid. He is chuny nature. The fact that he does really get into this sort of role play, but you know, sometimes his role play turns out to be more real than he realizes, and then as a result, he just gets involved in this and just kind of goes with it as it goes. You know, plays it by ear. And that was a good example of this with the Red Moon. You know, the Red Moon was just a cool thing to a chuny like him, so he just kind of was talking about it. But apparently it's a legit thing, you know, it had the effect on the ghouls and stuff, so. More, the Blood Queen. Yeah, they really did mention the Blood Queen pretty early on, didn't they? Like, because I'm skipping to the episode, I just saw it right here. And so no one knew that it was a harbinger of the revival of the Blood Queen. To be fair, she was speaking quickly. I don't think I caught much of what she said, but now that the Blood Queen means more to me, it definitely jumped out at me as I was rewatching that bit. But the Lawless City, yeah, that's pretty much where it took place, because we had the Lawless City, the Crimson Tower, the Blood Queen, all that stuff. We had a couple guys that were doing their best to fight, you know? They show up, they got attacked by, what was he called? The White something or other? Let's see if I can find what they called him. They called the White Devil, right? So he was one of them. That was the first one we as the audience saw. We had a couple of our guys find him, and we didn't see too much initially about how the fight went. But, you know, you can kind of assume it didn't go well for them, you know, for various reasons. We just saw some blood, and I did assume it was their blood. And next time we saw them, they were captured, basically, you know, entered into the slave market and all that. But they escaped eventually. I think they were still alive by the time the episode ended. So, you know, good for them. But they definitely got wrecked. It would have been nice to see a little bit more of the wrecking. But oh well. You know, definitely it's not a great town. I mean, one of the first things we saw of it was like a starving dog eating a human corpse. You know, right? Or at least I hope he's dead. Otherwise, that's gotta suck. But we see Claire dragging poor Sid around town. Like I said, we need more of Claire. She's great, you know. She's obviously kind of a funny character in her own way. She's very beautiful, powerful, and she loves Sid a lot, you know. But so yeah, I enjoy her interactions with Sid. I just kind of wish we got more of them. But she gave us a little bit of exposition on this place, which is nice. But But yeah, this place very lawless. He got robbed at least a half a dozen times, maybe more. But yeah, like I said, we stopped at the slave shop, and every time we find a slave shop in an anime, especially an isekai anime, my first thought is, okay, we're gonna find a lolly, adopt her, you know, like it's technically buying a slave, but for all intents and purposes, it's just adopting her, right? And you know, give her a warm meal, probably better clothes, and slowly she goes up from being a traumatized mess to being a semi-happy, you know, person, right? You know, because I have seen multiple anime do more or less that, so that's always what comes to mind. But we didn't do that here. We went to the slave market and didn't even pick up anything. You know, it was a lot of waste of everyone's time. But I mean, it's not really a waste. We found out what happened to them, but still, we didn't profit at all. We didn't gain from it. So it was quite sad. We did see a poster, a wanted poster of Rose, right? So that was nice to get to see that. But because I don't think we actually got to see the real person in this episode, which makes sense. They had a lot of stuff to cram into this episode. It felt very full. That's for sure. But Yeah, about halfway through, he pretty much went into zombie apocalypse mode. I mean, they call them ghouls, but even Sid himself recognizes this is essentially, for all intents and purposes, a zombie apocalypse. You know, and I really enjoyed the kind of red glowy effect we had on the ghouls' eyes. Did a lot to make them seem more terrifying. We got to meet a new character, Mary, I think was her name. You know, Mary had a little lamb, except she has a sword, which I'm pretty sure is made of blood, right? I want to see again when she puts it away. Because it's red, I mean, it's nighttime, I think, but it looks like it's supposed to be blood. Like, I know Sid kind of does something similar, but it's like black, but I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be blood. but yeah, like I said, if it is like blood forming into weapons, usually Dead Man Wonderland, as well as Julie Hart's Academia, both come to mind with that concept, because it is such just a badass concept to just use blood as a weapon, right? It is just inherently really cool, right? So, especially if you are a Chuny. So, definitely an awesome thing. And I could have swore she was Iris. I want to look at Iris's picture again on my anime list page, because I swear she looks quite similar to her. But I'm not sure how crazy I am, so just gonna check that real quick. Okay, I'm looking at them side by side on my end, and I mean, yeah, they are definitely different people. The eyes, of course, the biggest difference. But, you know, when you see one out of context, I don't think I'm going to be able to tell who's who. I mean, I will if I just remember the eye color, I guess. But, yeah, just generally, a lot of shows don't have a whole lot of anime characters of importance. So usually one hair color per important character. So that's usually what I go by. But, no, this show is brave enough to have more than one red-haired character. You know, props to them, I suppose, even if it makes it more confusing for me and my goldfish brain. But, you know, I'll gladly take this new character. She seems really cool. A vampire hunter. But, yeah, Claire really is not happy about Sid. Just keeps running off. She did get to kick the head off of a ghoul, though. I think that may have helped her vent a little bit of that anger, right? So, you know, good for her, I guess. Let's see. We eventually got to see the Baka duo. I don't remember their names, but they're around, you know. They see some attractive women, because obviously prostitution is a thing in a lawless town. Like, because, you know, of course it is. So they naturally get pretty excited. You know, we even have this completely naked girl smoking up top. Just has the wooden fence covering the important bits, but still very, very erotic nonetheless. I mean, if you're trying to advertise, I can't imagine a better way to be a kanban musume than that. Like, that'll get customers in. You can't deny that. So, but that's not the same girl we saw later, right? That was a different person, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because we see her right about here. Yeah, definitely difference. But yeah, she's obviously not having a good time, to say the least. But the ghouls make things worse, as they have a tendency to do. But luckily for her, Shadow entered her life to save the day. Definitely appreciated that, I think. I do love all the shots we got of the moon where it was like focus in frame, because they put a lot of effort into making that look absolutely stunning, and they really did. But yeah, by the end of the episode, the city really isn't just countless chaos. We had Yukime, I think it's her name, our fox girl, Kitsune. She's great to have a character design like that in the show, and she's obviously getting to be a part of the chaos as well. So she's like one of the big three of the city, I think they said. But it's great to have her involved. And then of course we have, like near the very end, Shadow just crashing the party for her fighting against the one dude. But yeah, just so much is going on. We even had a little bit of Shadow helping out that one knight kind of group, I think, in the one bit. But yeah, just this episode once again really does remind me just how well the author of this just understands the Chuny way, like what gets a Chuny excited, what kind of fantasies go along with that. Like, the author has an amazing understanding of that because they just nail it on so many fronts. Some stuff is just more subtle, like you're not going to get it if that's not the soup you swim in, if you don't have that Chuny sort of mindset, you might not get some of the little things that really add to it. But like, trust me, they're definitely here. So it's great to watch. But I just can't believe how much they just managed to cram into one episode to like really get things rolling. Like it feels like we've not only started a new arc, but we're like halfway through it, you know. But yeah, Shadow, I think they said something about wanting to offer him as a sacrifice to awaken the 1,000-year Blood Queen Elizabeth. I thought something like that. So we get to explore that more. Hopefully Claire manages to reunite with her brother at some point, you know. Luckily, it was just a false scare and she did not die in the streets right there. So good thing she was able to understand that. That was such a weird little scene. It was funny, don't get me wrong, but definitely some dark humor for sure. But yeah, exciting stuff, you know. Like I just in general, I like zombie apocalypse sort of shows. So the fact that they were able to kind of add that in as a little bit of a plot for one of the arcs for this show is pretty great to see. And we didn't really get to see too much of got a message on Discord, but yeah, we didn't get to see too much of Sid like full on fighting like anyone powerful. I think it was mostly just killing off the ghouls and stuff. But you know, he's at a spot with like, you know, our fox girl and stuff, so you know maybe some fighting could ensue from that, because she's probably pretty powerful in and of herself if she's got the reputation that she's got. But we also saw some red-haired guy. I think he's on the ghoul side of things, but we didn't see much of him either. So it'd be cool if we could see Shadow be fighting him. But yeah, either way, this was a great start to the new season. It's got me really pumped, really excited to see where things are going to go from here. It just looks like a very exciting arc in general. It could be a lot of fun. You know, we had darkness and ghouls and blood and shadow and even a fox girl thrown in there, some prostitution of sexy girls. Like, what more could you honestly want from this? Like, I feel like they're just checking a lot of great boxes. So I look forward to watching more. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button and support me on Patreon. If you want me to keep doing what I'm doing instead of just quitting and, you know, just being sad and alone. But yeah, that's all I got to say. So bye-bye.